guys? This is Networking. We're back with another video. Today we're talking about how to build a successful CP. And this is educational purposes only, and it's the network, and we're going to get straight into it. So basically, a lot of people always ask, what can you do to boost up your CP? So today I'm going to go through a few steps that you could go through to basically boost up your CP right now in 23 and 24. So creating a number. So we're going to just start from the ground bare basics. When someone decides to create their CP number for their CPN, they usually try to go to a site like SSN Validator. SSN Validator is good for a few reasons, but it does have its downsides. The number can not be issued if the number is shown as issued or verified. You need to get far away from that number if it says issued or verified. If your number is randomized or shown as unissued by SSN Validator, these numbers may be good for 7 to 10 years. So plans need to be made considering that time frame. So how to set up your CP. So get your notes app ready and add this information to it. While making CPNs, you want to keep them organized in your notes as such. So name, address, SSN, email, Credit Karma login, that comes later. Always keep this information safe and saved. So make sure you have this info prepared. This is tri-merge preparation. Educational purposes only. Just reminding you guys of that. Things you need to be prepared. So a new email address. Email shouldn't be attached to any of your current social security number information. Try to use a different company from your normal go-to, Google, Yahoo, Outlook, etc. Depending on what you use normally, just try to use something different than that. New phone line, so preferably an AT&T prepaid or a Verizon prepaid. You can get these eSIMs or SIM cards at your local Walmart or Target. Use these lines to sign up with your CP information. This significantly improves your public records as well as verification down the line. Make sure you're activating SimKit or eSIM you set online. You set your account up online, CP, email, name, etc. You use the CP's information. This is definitely imperative to use that information. And this is a big part of your public records and as well as a big part of just verification in general. So a lot of these sites that you sign up for, especially Primaries sites, when you're signing up with your CP information, they want to try to match your information up with Lexis or one of those big data collection agencies, and they'll try to find your information in those systems. And a lot of the AT&Ts or the Verizons, they all send their information to big companies like that. So you could put your phone number in and your name and date of birth, and that primary site will pick that information up, match it to your profile, and boom, you're verified. So that's a big thing with tri-merging right there. New address. So obviously you need a new address to set up your account. Search homes on Zillow, find one for sale, copy and paste your address to your notes, and make sure that the address is in the area that you want your profile in. And sometimes you can even match the zip code if you want to. And you just put that address in your notes to keep that, to make sure that's for your profile. And you keep all this information together. Then we move on to the next step. So just a disclaimer here, guys, you want to respect your profiles. People who create multiple files and try to burn them have the wrong idea of what a CP actually is. The more time and effort you put into your profile, the stronger your profile will be and the happier you'll be with the future results. Debt is to be repaid and on time on a CP. If you really want to grow your profile, always continue to repair personal credit. Don't ignore the personal credit. Personal credit is very powerful in itself. I don't recommend looking at a CP as a supplement for personal credit. You just want to use a CP to further get you to the next level for whatever that may be for you personally. Basic tri-merging info. So what is tri-merging? Steps taken to establish the number of social in the public record and with the credit bureau. So employment for applications. So basically this information, well, let's just explain tri-merging for those. Everybody, I sometimes assume that everybody understands all of these words that I'm saying, like tri-merging and things like that. So basic tri-merging info, what this basically means is you want to establish your profile with the credit bureaus. So you're merging your information on your profile in with the credit bureaus, and basically this is part of that process. So employment for applications, most people put management, consulting, engineer, one of those, and then it comes between 60 and 85K per year with the income. This information is part of the application process. When tri-merging your number, they'll ask you how much you make, they'll ask you what's your job, and tri-merging housing, they'll ask you for your housing. So you can choose rent or own, and it costs usually around $1,100 per month. You have lived there at least 5 years. All this information will be needed to be recorded. These are examples only, not advising you to commit fraud or anything like that. I'm just giving you guys an example of how this actually works. It's educational purposes only, but this is the information that's needed on these processes, on these applications. So get ready to tri-merge. So tri-merging fuses your profile information. That should be in your notes to the credit bureau's information. For the credit bureau's information, this process requires you to apply to 3 websites with this information. So like we were talking about, they're going to ask about your income, they're going to ask about your job, they're going to ask how long you've lived at your address, if you own or rent your home, and those answers are pretty much established answers that we kind of gave you right there. So that's how you go about the tri-merging process in the beginning stages of a solid profile. So good sites to apply for. So that we're talking about what you put into actual sites. Now we're talking about the actual websites. So the actual websites that we're talking about here would be like Capital One Quicksilver, and that's a link to the Capital One Quicksilver card. Then we got the Barclay Princess Cruises Visa, and we have the Target Red card. So these are some of the 3 sites that you could use to go ahead and apply for to basically get the tri-merging process started. So that's definitely 3 sites that are good right now in 2023 and 2024 for you to go ahead and apply for and get to the next steps. And once again, guys, you're not looking for approvals. So this is not anything that you're looking for to expect to be approved on. This process is just to merge your information with the credit bureaus. And once finished, you'll get the "we will mail you within 7 to 10 days, yada, yada, yada" message. And they'll tell you that you didn't get approved, or maybe we'll tell you why you didn't get approved, whatever. So you go to your email and make sure you have received emails from all these websites you applied to about your application. After that, you should be able to create your Credit Karma profile. So, boom. I'm giving you guys a lot of information here. I usually don't go this far into the information, but fuck it, we're the network. We're going to get it. So, last step, guys. You go to Credit Karma. And then once you go to Credit Karma, this is educational purposes only, you're going to create an account for your CPN with an email you've never used before. And you're going to put it on Credit Karma. Put exact same info that you apply for, you tri-merge with. So obviously you can use the email that you tri-merged your information with to set up your Credit Karma. Put exact same info that you applied for tri-merging with. Last thing it should ask when making Credit Karma is the last 4 of your social. This is how you know if the last 4 you use hasn't been used already by someone else, because then they'll have it in their credit information. The data system will have that, and if they have the last 4 and they ask for an ID, then that means that number is being used by someone else, and that means you have to start this process over. So if it asks for your entire social, it says it's not a match with the bureaus, then that SS has already been created or belongs to somebody, so you have to scratch it and create another one. So if it asks for ID, if it asks for the full social, if it asks for anything like that, then it's already been used. In regards to the social, it's already been used, so you have to start this whole process over. Go back to your notes, create the whole profile again, go to Zillow, get the address, and then start tri-merging your profile again, and then do the whole thing over again. So with this process, though, when they ask, if you're successful, they'll ask you some security questions. Usually you answer no to all the security questions. Only security question you answer is the county. The county, you'll answer the exact county that basically your CP profile is in, and that would be the Zillow address that you chose, and you keep that county on hand, and you answer that security question for that county, and then your Credit Karma will be created. Once your Credit Karma is created, you just need primaries or AUs added, and you're ready to eat. So basically this is the whole process, guys, but obviously we have to add primaries and AUs and things like that, and you know where to go, you know where to come to get those things added, guys. So if you are a smart person, you can look at this video, rewind it and rewind it again, and you'll know exactly how to create your own profile and be able to start whatever you need to start today, and thanks to the network. For more details, ask for our CP updated guide and link below. We can give you a lot more details and how to make sure it's a very strong profile, but this is the bare bones, guys, and if you know how to follow context clues, you can pretty much get started today. And thanks everyone for watching. Click link below for updated CP tri-merging guide. Educational purposes only. It's the network. We're back. We'll be back. You guys have a good one.